I used to work in corporate. I was an actuary and had been climbing the career ladder in financial services. So I worked for a big FTSE 100 financial services company and was kind of doing everything I should be doing and had a really promising career ahead of me. I was trying really desperately to prove myself at work. It was my first time as a manager of my own team. And my boss left, so I had to step up into his shoes and do a lot of his work as well. I was just getting exhausted and feeling less and less happy. There were times where I would, in the afternoon, not be able to keep my eyes open. So I'd take myself off to the bathroom and have a power nap for, 20 minutes, just sat in the toilet cubicle, trying to just, get some energy back. I just felt pretty miserable about where my life was going. I kind of just felt like there was something else I should be doing, but I didn't know what it was or what to do about it. I also had a lot of fear around, my job was well paid, right? And had a lot of prospects. I thought, gosh, if I wasn't doing this, what could I do that I would love, that I could still earn a living from? And I actually came across Jo Martin, and I went along to one of her programs and was utterly inspired. And she sort of started this idea in me of how I could bring my passions and turn them into a business. So my passion for helping people and my passion for being out and about in nature into a way of helping people. And it was through doing a course with Jo that I learned about one of many. And when I eventually left my job and took some time out, I just knew I had to come back and do something with one of many. I didn't know what. So I had a chat with one of the girls in the office and mentioned that, I loved helping people and I really wanted to, coach people outdoors. And she said, you do know we've got a coaching program, right? And I said, oh, I couldn't possibly do that. I had so many doubts. I had the conversation with Maria in the office and I completely freaked out. I was like, oh man, that sounds amazing. I really want to do it. But there was this huge part of it that was like, oh gosh, no, you can't do that. Who are you to think that you can coach other people? It's going to take, time to qualify and you really need to be doing something now. I was terrified about money because I'd left my job already. I'd spent 3 months walking the length of the country, which was amazing, but I hadn't been earning any money, in that time. And this felt like another big investment. And I thought, gosh, is this just ridiculous? Should I be earning some money before I think of investing in something like this? So I went away and thought about it and worried about it for a bit. And then just thought, no, I really need to do this. If I'm going to be doing what I want to be doing out in the world in a way that's really, really supported with this organization who I just love, I've got to invest in myself. So I bit the bullet and did it and went for it. And best decision I ever made. The tools that really stood out for me are, the power types. The power types are just so powerful in so many ways. But really specifically for me, it was cycles and learning about our women's cycles and how they impact us. And for me particularly, that overlays on the cycles of the year, which, I'm outdoors doing nature stuff. It really resonates. So the work I do now, I absolutely love. I coach women on a one-to-one basis using a combination of the one of many tools and some of the other things I've trained in. And I get women out in the woods. So I run 1-day retreats around the fire and 3 and 4 day retreats, and then year-long programs where women can explore the seasons and really get to understand what it means to be out in nature and to tap in to the wild inside as well as the wild outside, so that we can just live, happier, more joyful, more connected, more empowered lives. Mm. So I wouldn't have my business. I wouldn't be doing the business I love and helping women in the way I help them if I hadn't have kind of come across one of many and done Coach Cert. So yeah, it's a pretty big turning point.